Rise Club is an initiative under the Child Development Foundation where we're training peer-to-peer leaders using the kids in the school to bring awareness about what is child abuse, and we're doing that by encouraging them through sports.
The teacher that teaches us volleyball, he's the one that tells us about these things, about abuse, about sportsmanship, and child protection. So I think he's doing a good job.
We see sports in these Rise Club as a tool because it brings a certain amount of discipline. We relate that to life. If you want to be successful in life, you have to also have a certain level of discipline.
Project Ounababa's mission is to preserve the Garifuna culture, to document it. We don't just sit down and sing, we learn. A lot of the songs are based on suffering and obstacles and overcoming challenges. And so you learn coping mechanisms, you gain resilience.
I join it because it keeps me off the street, out of trouble. It teaches me about different things, not only the songs. It teaches me about different things like teenage pregnancy, HIV, and things like that.
The first year we had about 35 kids, and then the next year we had about 60 kids. You know, this is a way for our kids to be validated. This isn't something that they get on a day-to-day basis.
This project involves disadvantaged youth in Toledo. We're working with them, giving them information about child abuse and violence and bullying. In the sessions, at the beginning they were a bit rowdy and we couldn't control them, but now they're very mannerly. And also what we've done is incorporated some football. Each team is made up of 12 players. There needs to be 3 females on each team.
Well, it feels no weird to play with boys because they say that boys like to bully girls, but to me that's not true.
If a girl scores a goal, it's 2 points. So the boys make sure that they take care of the girls on the field and make sure that the girl scores a goal.
I think that they should play with boys because if like that we became friends, get new friends, and so we could work together as a team.
Currently we have 120 boys and girls participating and about 40 coaches and referees. The coaches, the linesmen, the referees, they also get the training. Like I said, what child abuse is, how to identify it, how to get help, who to turn to.
The mission for Special Olympics Belize is to provide year-round sports to children with intellectual disabilities. When it comes to children with disabilities, you need to know how to talk to them, how to treat them, how to provide the training for them. And so then the coaches need to know about children with disabilities. UNICEF has given us a grant whereby we are going to work and train 10 coaches. I was shouting like crazy when I saw those girls being given their medals. You know, I was so happy.
The Smart Kids program is an intervention program for boys between the ages of 10 to 12 years old. They are boys who are considered at risk of joining gangs and other anger issues and other behaviors that the school identifies.
We face a lot of gangs and stuff like that, like around my area there are people selling drugs and killing each other.
We have roughly about 40 to 45 participants across 3 schools. The human resources come from the University of Belize Social Work Department.
The Smart Kids program is good because I don't like to quarrel and fight with people, but since the Smart Kids program and the lady they come, like they changed my life from quarrel and things with people.
The program works because we get a lot of feedback from the principal of the schools. as well as we get feedback from the parents that tells us that their behavior at home has changed.
The Freshwater Cup is an environmental program here at Tide that integrates sports with the environment, getting young people involved in environmental issues as well as having them play a sport. In order for them to participate in the sports component, they have to carry out an environmental project. Our attention is mainly at primary school because for us to really teach our environmental education, then we want to engage them at a very early age.
Right now it's dry season. When it rains, it full up the water and some left, and sometimes the bridge wash away. We pull a lot of garbage out of this stream. After that, we put up the sign about the ecosystem to help the ecosystem.
If we can use sports to actually attract and provide as a vehicle, then we can have the environmental education delivered to these communities, and everyone will become more a stewardship in the near future.